I was dumb, naive. I craved attention more than anything. I met this dude on Facebook cause my posts at the time used to be public, and I would write poetry every now and then. He DM'd me complimenting my way of writing, and I felt flattered. We added each other and began communicating, mostly expressing our shared love for philosophy and the mysteries of life and fate. I realized I was catching feelings, and before I could confess, he told me he was in pickle with his love interest whom his parents wants him to marry. I asked him if he wants that, to which he gave me a vague reply, but in the same sentence told me how he finds me perfect in every way and that if things works out between us, he'd be the luckiest man to walk on earth. I was over the moon with that sentiment expressed to me and vowed myself to never leave him no matter what. But here's the catch. The guy lied about his age and everything else to me. He lied about what he did for work, how he looked like. He would send me photos of 208 or 9, and my dumbass used to think they were pics taken fairly recently. This kept going on for like few months until I begged him to video call him. He would be reluctant but ended up relenting, and I realized he looked away too different from the pics I have at all around my age. He told me he was 27, but then the video call proved me the otherwise. He would also give me a lot of shit and not text me for 12 plus hours some days, and told me I shouldn't wait for him and that he'd get back to me whenever feasible. Obviously, that never sat right with me, and every time I tried to talk to him about it, he'd make me feel like a villain and attack me for wanting to control him. That I'm trading him like a bird that's meant to be caged, whatever that means. Things came to an impasse between us, and he kept giving me shit about how I am a bad guy, and the stuff he told me about himself were contradicting at best. I decided to leave him. When I expressed my dissatisfaction and decision to leave, he went livid. He called me all sort of names and accused me of wasting his time and effort he put into a whole relationship, and how he's in the process of fighting his parents over me. That was not in my knowledge, nor would he prefer to talk about his family with me despite my insistence. This man remained a mystery, and no matter the amount of prying, he would never open up. I blocked him on social media and switched my number off. The days that followed afterwards were quiet and peaceful, and I believed that was the end of it. Until he showed up at my school. I had given him the address of my school where I lived. He was aware of my mobility like the back of his hand. He also managed to bypass the security and got inside the premises of my campus seemingly with ease. He forged his identity and posed as a friend of my dad's. When I saw him, he looked older, much older than the person I saw while FaceTiming. He blocked my way and demanding answers. He got aggressive. He blocked my way and demanded answers. He got aggressive and almost gave chase cause I ended up running in the opposite direction. Security was called, of course, and nothing escalated beyond the commotion he temporarily caused. My mother was called, and she took me home with her after having a 2-hour meeting with the principal. The guy was let off the hook with the warning, and he drove back from where he came, a different city. After this incident, he continued to bombard my phone with messages demanding answers. Now you must be wondering why I didn't get the police involved or issued a restraining order against him. In my country, there's no such thing as a ladder, and getting the police involved also means putting your reputation on the line. It's a messed up situation to be in. The only way to get rid of him was me for to go radio silent, and that's exactly what I ended up doing. Months passed, and I would see pictures of my cat posted by him on his profile, through which he would try to reach out to it. He would created a multiple accounts and text me with the pictures of my cat. For a year and a half of my life was hell, and I would constantly be on edge. Sleep became impossible, and I always feared the possibility of re-encountering him. It's been many years since, and I'm glad he's gone. So yeah, online XBF that catfished me and tried to endanger my life and well-being. Let's not fucking meet, yeah?